Thank you.
Is it water? Pipe water?
Not for us, but if it's on there.
Ross.
Did you want water as well?
Yeah, that's more.
Yeah, he'll drink it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, lemonade.
Oh, that big lemonade then.
Oh, lemonade. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so
Yeah,
is it Uncle Joe? Yeah?
Blake, he's passed away now, but and he had 4 children. I think he had 4 children. I know he had 2 at least.
Where did they live?
They lived in a Leiden. That's not far from Peebles in Scotland.
Okay.
And he had a tailor's shop,
Yeah.
all handmade suits.
Really?
Yeah. I remember I used to sew the buttons and show them how to sew buttons on them, and that was my job to help them out.
Ah.
Because it's time consuming and that. And
Yeah.
once he showed me, I grasped it very quickly,
Yeah.
and I used to go there in the afternoon and sew the buttons on it.
In Scotland, or was this
Yeah,
when he
yeah,
was?
in the Leiden.
Okay.
Scotland, yeah.
Oh. So did you have to live in Scotland for a while then, or during the holidays?
Well, my mother sent me to some friend
Yeah.
to learn as a watchmaker.
Okay.
But there were 2 bachelors
Yeah.
and myself. And my job was to be in the car on Sunday. I used to work in the shop. We had 3 shops, one in Bradford, one just outside Bradford, Idle, and one in Halifax. And I used to be shunting between the 3 shops. Maybe spend 2-3 weeks in one,
Yeah.
2-3 weeks in another. And the one I liked the best was in Bradford, because there was an old Russian bloke looking after that shop. And he wasn't much of a watchmaker as a clockmaker. He used to make, he had a factory making bicycles after Second World War, after First World War in Russia. But then he got scooped up during the war. And Michael was his name. He couldn't speak any English. I couldn't speak any Russian, but I could speak English.
Yeah.
So he would explain to me in Russian, and I sort of grasped half of it, translated into English, and we had a great thing on the go. This Michael was a very practical guy, and he used to go around his watch shops and clock shops and buy up any scrap,
Yeah.
rubbish clocks,
Yeah.
and pay 2 and 6s for a carry bag full of clocks. Used to bring them home or to the shop, and I used to take them apart, give them a good clean with brass on it, they used to shine, paint the case. We put new face on it, and it was like new. And we used to sell them for £1, which was about less than half of what you would pay for a new one.
Yeah.
But we would give them a guarantee, everything in a 1 year guarantee. And my job, while we had it going between us, I would polish up those clocks, put them together again, put a new face on it, paint the body and that, and put them in one corner of the shop window,
Yeah.
25 shillings. And I mean, it was better than £2.10 for a new one.
Yeah.
And there was a guarantee with it, everything.
Yeah.
So we had a great thing over there.
Ah. good.
Yeah.
So that was your dad's brother, was it?
No,
Son.
no.
Who was it then?
Władek came from the same village as my
Yeah.
mum and my dad. It
Okay.
was like a family friend. It was a very close friend.
Yeah.
And anyway, he worked for this Felix, who owned these 3 shops.
Yeah.
And my mum wanted me to be a watchmaker.
Oh. So were you what? How old were you then?
15, 16.
15. What's his age?
As soon as I left school.
Yeah.
But I hated it.
Did you?
I mean, it was 100 miles from Market Harbour, where all my mates lived.
Yeah.
And I was living there with 2 bachelors.
Yeah.
And apart from, my job was to wash the dishes,
Yeah.
clean the car. That was my main duties.
Yeah.
And then, of course, work in the
Yeah.
shop. Władek could hardly speak any English.
Yeah.
And Michał, he was a Russian, he could hardly speak any English.
Yeah.
But Felix was okay. He
Yeah.
could speak English.
And what about the tailor shop? Where was that? In Lothian, did you say?
No, Peebles.
Peebles.
In the Leiden. In the
in
Leiden
the-
was the village.
In Leiden.
In the Leiden. And Peebles was about 6 miles away.
Okay.
Peebles was like a
Yeah.
biggish town.
And where did he run his tailor shop from? His house?
Now he had a shop.
He had a shop.
He had a proper shop. He had a house just a few doors down.
Down.
But he had a proper shop.
Yeah.
And he was doing very, very well.
Yeah.
Mostly
Homemade suits. Handmade
handmade,
suits.
and it was usually people from America, Canada,
Yeah.
Australia, New Zealand that ordered from him. He
Yeah.
would take their measurements
Yeah.
and make them a suit,
Yeah.
and when they got back, they wanted another suit.
Yeah.
They just write to him,
Yeah. Ah.
and he would make it, send it off.
Yeah. What was the name of his tailor shop? Can you remember?
No, it just had tailors on it.
Okay.
Yeah. But he was very polite. He was a big guy, but he was very polite with his customers.
And what was his surname then?
Kondo.
He was a Condor.
Yeah. He was my father's youngest brother. The youngest of the sons,
Okay.
the boys.
And how many brothers were there on your dad's
4.
side? 4. And how did they go? Can you remember? Who was the oldest, youngest?
I think Ludwig was the eldest, but he died in Russia.
Right.
And
And he joined the Polish army as well.
he was he joined the Polish army,
Yeah.
but he got shipped out of Russia to Persia, to Iran,
Yeah.
and he got ill
Yeah.
and he passed away there.
Okay.
A number of people passed away
In Persia. Somebody's birthday. Do you want to pour your tea? Just
Yes,
thinking.
yes,
Here's me chatting away. You can't have your tea.